When you play Elden Ring, not a lot of people think about the food in general, save the common boiled prawn or turtleneck meat. But I've been wondering, what would the usual Tarnish or any inhabitant of the lands between eat? Throughout your journey to become the Elden Lord, you come across many consumables that resemble food in a way. But looking around the map doesn't really help to picture how it can support a lot of food for the people living here. Sure, the world is big, but farming is surely not the best option since half the lands between is covered in either perpetual snow or the rot, consuming everything it touches. And even the farmable land is mostly mountains or uneven terrain, hard to efficiently grow food. So most of what we, the Tarnish, eat is based on scavenging the area or from other enemies that we fight. Here's my list of potential food that we will eat today based on how appetizing and edible it is, as well as what can be recreated in real life. We got shabriri grapes, meat dumplings, exalted flesh, pickled turtleneck, boiled prawns and crabs, scorpion stew, cured meat, raisins, land octopus, and flasks. Speaking of flasks, it's not clear what the Tarnish drinks that's inside the flask of Crimson Tears. But we do have a real-life basis for the drink, thanks to the sponsor of this video, G Fuel. G Fuel is a sugar-free performance energy drink that comes in 50 plus flavors. It comes in cans, tubs, and hydration tubes, so you can choose how you want to be energized when gaming. And since they have a Crimson Tears flavor tub, it's perfect for the drink to represent the flask that the Tarnish drink. They are also doing a Beer Fest campaign this month in the spirit of Halloween, so check it out. You can use my code LMSH to get a 20% discount when you order through the website. Now lore-wise, shabriri grapes are in fact eyeballs, described as yellow oozing eyeball of the infirm. That doesn't sound very appetizing, but we can replace that with some regular giant grapes. These are rare to find in the world, but it sounds quite delectable if you seek the frenzy flame. Raw meat dumplings actually sound good until you consider that they are, well, raw. They are described as a pungent raw dumpling, made succulent by the virtue of being on the verge of turning, and not recommended by those who prefer not to know the origin of their meats. These can be found pretty much anywhere living jars reside, but you just need to crack one open for a chance to get these dumplings. But for my recreation, I think I'll stick to regular steamed dumplings. Exalted flesh and cured meat sounds pretty much the same, and all you really need to do is procure meat and cure it with spices. I will be using jerky to recreate it. Boiled prawns and crabs are also pretty easy to locate and recreate, given that you are prepared to sacrifice some runes for them, and perhaps you make a new friend. Scorpion stew is a new addition to the Elden Ring consumables, and is only given by Hornset and Grandam after talking to her while wearing the Divine Beast head. Its description reads, "Scorpion simmered in a black soup, traditional meal by the Hornset. Once made with love by a certain elderly woman for the family table, having long gone cold, the soup gives off a rank sour smell. So acquiring scorpions is a difficult task because I don't know where they sell one, so I'll have to make do with the stew of my own concoction." Raisins are fairly simple and can be bought easily, but the in-game description of Roa raisins tells us that humans are unable to digest Roa fruit, but Torrent seems to have a taste for it. So we'll go for the new spirit raisins, which only claims to be a bitter medicine to enhance one's spirituality. Land octopus meat can be used to create other consumables such as cured meat or boluses, but I really want to eat just regular boiled octopus. And Binging with Babish also made a video about cooking land octopus. The problem with preparing one is that you first have to kill it and somehow skim one to cooking proportions, so regular sized octopus you're going to have to do for a real life serving. So here's the final spread of the Elden Ring food in real life. It actually looked pretty colorful. The boiled crabs and prawn were absolutely delicious. And the jerky was pretty good too, but eating seafood and then red meat was a little bit weird to my taste buds. The octopus wasn't too chewy, and with some sauce it went really well together with all the seafood. The raisin and grapes on the side were a nice refreshing dessert to the meal. I also didn't have anything to recreate the turtleneck meat, so I just placed the peeled cucumber as a replacement. All in all, I would give this meal a 7 out of 10. It was pretty fun to recreate the dish and actually travel in-game to find the ingredients. It felt like a genuine quest to find all of these, and I wish the game had some NPC give specific food related quests. But that's all for this video, and I hope you guys had fun watching. Please let me know in the comments about other video ideas. See ya!